Hello and welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. Today we're looking at a Hyundai Santa Fe Limited in the color blue. Let's take a look. Starting up front, underneath the hood, you will find a turbocharged 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, automatic transmission, gets up to 240 horsepower, 260 pound-foot of torque, towing capacity up to 5,000 pounds. Up front, you've got LED headlights, customer daytime running lights, fog lights down below, and you have the bug shield on the front part of the hood there. Onto the side here, we have 19-inch alloy wheels. Side mirrors have integrated turn signals and blind spot monitoring. On both of your front handles, you'll find this little black button. We'll talk about that more on your driver's side. Moving back, all your rear windows come with factory tinting, and you'll find that both the front and rear windows have these rain shields. Up top, we have black roof rails. Approaching the back of the unit, we have backup parking sensors going the whole way across as those little round nodules. On the left-hand side, you have your Santa Fe Limited trim level badge. On the right-hand side, you have your Sport 2T all-wheel drive badge. And then right underneath the rear logo is the backup camera. To open up your cargo space here, reach right underneath of the logo and press the button, and it should automatically rise up for you. Inside here, you'll find that your second row seating has a 40-20-40 split, meaning this middle section can function independently from either side. If you do not independently release it, which can be done with a little trigger in the back here, then you can adjust the front seats. We'll take a look at the adjustments for those when we get up front there. In the back, we have plenty of storage space, including underfloor storage, 2 different sections. One of them is up front. You can lift this handle, get underneath. In here is where you have access to your toolkit for your spare tire. And then the other one is back here. You can grab on to this little fabric strap or slip your hand inside of there and lift that up to access even more storage that goes further down. On the right hand side, you'll find a 12-volt adapter here. And on the left hand side is where you'll find your speaker. To close up your space back here, you can reach up to the handle on the right hand side or just press the electronic button. Next, let's go take a look at the inside. So inside here, your interior upholstery is the black leather with black stitching. On the side of the seat, as promised, is where you'll find the handle adjustment. You can use this to further adjust the seat, such as laying it down flat to extend the cargo space up. In the middle, you have access to a folding down armrest / cup holder. Has little pop-away cup space in the front that you push in or push back to adjust that. And this can all be folded away to increase seating capacity as well. Then looking up overhead, there is a panoramic moonroof inside for everyone to enjoy. On the back of your front passenger and front driver seats, you've got pouch storage. Back of the console, you have a 12-volt adapter, and currently we have the WeatherTech rubber mats installed in this unit. In the back, you may have noticed there is a Santa Fe carpeted mats as well. Then in your doors, 2 layers of storage space, as well as having your power window control, as well as 2 levels of heated seats. This is available on both sides for your rear seat occupants. Back again to this little button. This guy indicates keyless entry, so if you have the key fob on your person, you can press this little button to lock and unlock your unit. Inside the driver's door, right next to your handle, you have your memory seat settings. Down below, power windows for front and back, window lock, power lock system, side mirror controls. Then inside here, first off, we have the Santa Fe plate inside the door. Then we have power adjustable front seating, back, front, up, down, and lumbar support. You've got your hood release latch on the bottom left-hand corner of your dash. On top of that, you have controls for your lane departure sensing. Then you have heated leather steering wheel, rear diff lock. You have dash brightness, drive mode, downhill assisting, and traction control. Pop up here and we'll take a closer look at the steering wheel. So it is a black leather with black stitching, just like your seats. Left-hand side, volume control, radio control, mute and mode. Then hands-free communication down below. On the bottom right here is where you have your controls for your dash display. And then you have your cruise control up top. In the middle here is your infotainment display screen. This is where you go to access much of the information about your daily driving experience. Currently you're looking at the home screen. Through here you have access to pretty much anything you need, which can also be accessed with the button panel down below. But as you can see on the left-hand side, there is a built-in navigation, fully touch-sensitive. This can also be accessed through the map, and then you have further adjustments through the navigation options. Map options, which can be done with the voice as well. Then you have your media and phone. Phone is for connecting your personal device to the vehicle via Bluetooth. And through that, you also have access to Android Auto. Next to that is your information, so quick guide, climate, auto, your Android Auto, Sirius XM, and voice command, and then you have all of your setup, navigation, sound, display, voice recognition, phone, clock, language, keyboards, screensaver, phone connectivity, and system info. In terms of your audio listening, in here you have access to the radio and SXM. So obviously the radio is AM and FM, and then you have the XSM / the satellite radio available to you as well. And you have full Bluetooth connectivity, as is obvious through the Android Auto, and you have optional USB and aux adapters here as well, which are located all the way at the bottom down here. We'll look at that more in a second. Volume control is on the bottom left-hand corner. Tune scroll is on the bottom right. To the left is where you have your defrost for front and rear windshield. Then you have further AC controls on the right-hand side, 4-ways, and then the general climate control is in the bottom section here. So you have your access to the screen display for your climate through the button here. You have your syncing options, modes, and then either side we have 2 different options, which allows the driver and front passenger to have their own unique temperature settings. You can see these being displayed even if you don't have the climate display itself on, just in the top right or left corner, so you can turn the syncing on and off to either have everything work together in unison or have them work independently. To the left of this is your push start ignition. Then down below you have the storage space. As you saw, we have the USB and aux adapter. There's also 2 12-volt adapters down in there. You have your gear shift, and then we have 3 vent levels for both heated and cooled seats up front for driver and front passenger on either side here. You have your parking sensor options, cup holders, and then the console itself. So this opens up. You see you have a little extra storage space in the front. You have a tray in the back, and then more storage deeper down inside of here, including some interior lighting. On the right-hand side, there's a little bit of a wood grain trim on the front of the dash. Then you have a lockable glove box down below. Up overhead on the rearview mirror, you have these little house shapes with 1, 2, and 3 dots. These guys are your garage door openers. Then you have your sunglasses compartment, overhead lighting controls. You have your power trunk release, and the controls up there for the panoramic moonroof. Thanks again, folks, for joining us on this full video tour for this Hyundai Santa Fe Limited in the color blue. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Automall Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703. And remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.